Welcome to my eFootball PES 2021 AC Milan Master League, ladies and gents. There's only one goal, one purpose, and that's to see if we can bring back the glory days to AC Milan. None of this top four nonsense. We're going all out for the Serie A title. We're going to be leaving it all on the line. I'm going to be doing a ton of game management, changing tactics to protect leads, going for it when I'm a goal down, doing absolutely everything in my power to bring the cups back where they belong, which is in the AC Milan trophy cabinet. As Stefano Pioli gets his feet under the desk, let's just take a look at the team and the tactics. I've opted for a classic Capello 4-4-2 diamond. The squad, whilst not at the level of Inter Milan or Juve, is still good enough to challenge for the title in my opinion. The talisman Ibrahimovic up top is a perfect foil for the pace that Leao brings to the front line, and with the creativity of Calhanoglu and the power and ball winning capability of Kessie and Mighty in midfield, backed up by Tonali, who is a promising young player on loan. Defensively, a very solid backline and a much sought after goalkeeper in the likes of Donnarumma, and this just provides a great foundation to build wins by being strong defensively. It's an impressive squad, but beyond the likes of Calhanoglu and Diaz, lacks perhaps a little bit of creativity in that midfield area, which will be my first target area for a new signing. But I still want that combative nature in midfield, so something to think about when I do look for that player. With my scouting network set up, I'm looking for a replacement for the aging Mandzukic and Ibrahimovic, and also a cheap left back to cover Theo Hernandez. The season starts with us in the International Champions Cup, taking on Fiorentina before facing Manchester United and FC Bayern Munich. You join us live from the San Siro in our first International Champions Cup match. Rebic comes in for the injured Leao, and it's he who sets up Ibrahimovic for the winner, getting AC Milan off to a flyer. We then face Manchester United at Old Trafford, and we started brightly as Ibrahimovic feeds Calhanoglu, who produces a lovely dink finish over the on-rushing David De Gea in goal. But Cavani scored the equaliser on the 17th minute. This was a good chance to see the partnership between Leao and Ibrahimovic, who combined nicely to score our second goal of the match, making it 2-1, before Martial pulls the goal back to level the tie. Ibrahimovic scores from a quickly taken free kick to give us the lead, only to be pegged back by promising Manchester United youngster Mason Greenwood. But it was AC Milan and Mandzukic who had the last laugh as he scores a thumping header from the corner, giving us a 4-3 victory over United. We face a Bayern Munich side who sit bottom of the table, and we only need a point to win the International Champions Cup. We race into a first half 2-0 lead with goals from Castillejo and Calhanoglu before Leao sets up Kessie with his back heel, who then lifts it over Neuer in goal. Leao then himself gets in on the action to score AC Milan's fourth of the match. This secures and wins the International Champions Cup for AC Milan. It gives us a first bit of silverware, the first of many we hope, and should give us a little bit of confidence going into the start of the Serie A season. So a daunting first match of the Serie A season at the San Siro as we take on Cristiano Ronaldo's Juventus. Calhanoglu goes close with the long-range effort before he sets up Leao, who converts at the near post. Dallo then crosses for Leao to rise and head home, making it 2-0. Then on the 51st minute, Leao scores his third with a stunning manual effort after being put through by Ibrahimovic. Morata certainly has a contender for miss of the season, but it's Leao who impresses with his hat-trick. Our first away match of the season sees us take on Sampdoria, and Ibrahimovic gets on the end of a tantalising cross by Selmakers. Then Leao nets his fourth of the season after some fantastic footwork. Balde pulls one back for Sampdoria, and then Candreva almost scores from 30 yards with seconds remaining on the clock. We sign our first player of the campaign, and it's Llorente who joins us from Atletico Madrid for €26.4 million. A young, creative player who has the ability to win the ball back, precisely what I was looking for in that midfield. He's also got an excellent first touch, will make him very valuable in the attacking areas too. He'll play on the right side of our midfield diamond when fit. Our first Europa League match sees us take on Aarhus away from home, and it's Llorente with some great ball retention which helps him score on his debut. A fantastic start for the young man from Madrid. However, some poor finishing in the next two matches in Serie A saw us lose to Hellas Verona and draw with Crotone. We welcome bottom side Benevento Calcio to the San Siro, and we take the lead with a Kessie pile driver from the edge of the box. Mighty then heads home from a corner before Benacer secures all 3 points with an incredible 30-yard strike. Let's just see that again. It's a manual effort from Benacer, laid off by Ibrahimovic, and he cuts across the ball and it curls into that near post. What a goal that is. Let's take a look at the Serie A league table, and we start off with 3 wins, a draw and a loss from our first 5 matches. Not a great start, but every team has dropped points already. Our second match in the Europa League sees us take on Stade de Reims from France. Leao squares for Ibrahimovic to place into the near post, but a last-minute thunderous header from Torre meant both teams left with a single point, leaving the group wide open. Back to Serie A action as Lazio welcome us to the Stadio Olimpico. We ran out comfortable 5-1 victors with Leao and Hernandez with the pick of the goals. We now turn our attention to the Coppa Italia against Serie B side Salernitana. Mandzukic scoring 2 goals, the second following a wonderful manual through pass from Castillo. Gondo pulls one back for the Serie B outfit, but Castillo scores a beauty in off the apex of the goal, giving us a solid 3-1 first leg advantage. The comfortable scoreline meant we were able to give game time to Ibrahim Diaz in the second leg, and he repaid our faith by scoring the opener before Bogdan equalised. Leao then added 2 goals to give us a 6-2 aggregate win as we move into the next round. We face bottom side AZ Alkmaar in the Europa League. Boadu scores early, but 2 late goals on the 78th and 83rd minute from Calhanoglu and Ibrahimovic give us a much needed victory. The top 2 teams meet at the San Siro, both teams wanting to win this one. Calhanoglu scoring the only goal of the match with this free kick in what was a very, very tight game. However, the same can't be said for the next match against Cagliari, which was wide open. Rog lobs the goalkeeper after being put in through 1-on-1, but after a wonderful header down by Ibrahimovic, Leao gets on the end to score a beautiful manual finish from a ridiculous angle. Leao then bags his 6th goal of the season, but Cagliari weren't finished yet though, as they pull a goal back on the 77th minute through Simone to draw the match. Next up is the Milan derby, AC Milan against Inter Milan at the San Siro. And it's Brozovic, played into Eriksson. He plays it onto Sanchez and has a go. And it's a good save from Donnarumma. Dallo gets round the back to cross in, but headed out to Mighty. Oh, what a goal. What a goal from Mighty that is. It's a great start. 40 minutes in, Calhanoglu plays it into Ibrahimovic. Oh, the touch and the volley. Oh my goodness. This guy is special. Eriksson then has a go from the free kick. Oh my word. Hits the post on the 54th minute. Here's Barella. Still Barella. Pulls it back to Lukaku. Oh, off the post again. I can't believe how lucky we're getting. Here's Lukaku. Barella. Still Barella. Oh, and he fires it past Donnarumma on the 89th minute. Oh my word, what's this? 91st minute. He's not going to score. Oh, well done, Romagnoli. What a block. What a vital block that is. Giving us a 2-1 victory at the San Siro. But we then followed that up with a draw. Disappointing draw in the Europa League to leave us second in the table. Our 10th match in Serie A sees us take on Torino, and a poor goal kick leads to a goal from Zaza, who can't quite believe his luck. But Rebic with a tap in and a deflected shot from Leao means we bag the win and take all 3 points. So after 10 matches, we're just a point ahead of Napoli and 3 points ahead of Juve and Atalanta, whilst fierce rivals Inter Milan sit in 14th place. 15th place Parma looked to cause an upset at the San Siro, but Ibrahimovic is found in space by Leao to score the opener, Diaz then heads home from the corner before some lovely skills from Ibrahimovic, and quick interchange of play leads to a stunner from Ibra. Gervinho scores a late consolation goal on the 87th, but it's too little too late for Parma. We then face a very dangerous side in Atalanta, but a lovely flowing move cuts them apart and Ibrahimovic finishes coolly. Then Calhanoglu on the 74th minute plays a 1-2 before unleashing a rocket into the net on his weaker foot. Zapata scores for Atalanta on the 87th minute, but couldn't muster up an equaliser, and we got a good win at a difficult ground. We return to Europa League action with a chance to secure qualification to the knockout rounds. However, they took a shock lead, but Mandzukic in for the tied Ibrahimovic levels with a nice finish. An unbelievable ball from Calhanoglu, which Rebic latches onto to smash home on the volley. Rebic scores his second with a crashing header, securing the win and then sending us through to the knockout stages. Mid-table side Fiorentina arrive at the San Siro, but it's a goal of the season contender from Mandzukic which splits the sides. This stunning volley giving us another vital win in our push for the Serie A title. And it's that man again when called upon has been so reliable. Mandzukic with a delicate chip whilst under pressure to give us all 3 points against a very defensive Spezia Calcio. Another mid-table side in Bologna put up some stiff resistance, but we break the deadlock when Castillejo hits the bar and Rebic with a looping header to settle this tie. So after 15 matches and successive wins in our recent games, it leaves us 4 points clear at the top of the table. The final Europa group game to decide who finishes top. Mandzukic once again coming up with the goods as a low finish gives us the 3 points required to top the group. We arrive in good spirits at the Dacia Arena and Ibrahimovic scores his 6th Serie A goal of the season to nick all 3 points. Sassuolo visit the San Siro and Consigli produces an unbelievable save to deny Ibrahimovic, possibly the save of the season. But there's nothing he can do to stop Kessie rising highest at the far post. Calhanoglu, after some good skill, feeds Leao who squares to Ibrahimovic who simply can't miss, and it's a beautiful team goal. They did however pull a goal back on the 63rd minute through a Caputo header, but we held out for the win. Genoa held us to a dull 0-0 draw before we faced Roma at the Stadio Olimpico. Dalot crosses from the right and an Ibrahimovic deflected shot finds its way past their goalkeeper. Llorente then plays some 1-2s before rifling a shot into the bottom corner. A wonderful strike that to make it 2-0 just after half time. And I just don't know how to explain what happens next. I just want to close my eyes and forget this ever happened. Schoolboy defending leading to a Roma goal on the 59th minute. With the January transfer window opening, we negotiated a deal to sign Ukrainian left-back Zichenko from Manchester City for just shy of 12 million euros. A nice backup for Theo Hernandez, who's clearly been overplayed. We also negotiated a deal to bring back Icardi to Serie A. He still has his home in Milan, so it made sense for him to return, but this time in the colours of red and black for 29 million euros. A perfect replacement for Mandzukic and a successor to Ibrahimovic. Well, we'll just have to wait and see. Now we face Juventus at the Allianz Stadium. Calhanoglu plays in Leao, who turns nicely but drags his shot just wide. Then Morata makes a great run in behind the defence but can't quite find Dybala with his cross. So close to giving Juve the lead. 88th minute now, Ramsey plays the ball over the top of our defence. Ronaldo latches onto it and oh my goodness, he scores. The touch, the control, absolutely incredible. And Ronaldo celebrates wildly with his teammates, as that's enough for Juventus, who deservedly take all 3 points. The defeat isn't nice, but after those run of games and just over halfway through the season, we've opened a 7-point gap on Napoli. We turn our attention to the Coppa Italia, where we face Serie B side AC Monza in what should be a routine win. However, Balotelli plays in Barella to score a wonderful goal on the 87th minute. But just a couple minutes later, Ibrahimovic links up nicely with Calabria and the talisman finishes from a tight angle and spares AC Milan blushes in the first leg. We received an offer of 15.6 million euros from Mandzukic from RB Leipzig, which I simply can't refuse now that we have Icardi. The Coppa Italia return leg and AC Monza stun the San Siro, getting the first goal of the match, giving him a 2-1 aggregate lead. Icardi making his debut, then plays in Leao, who spins and finishes nicely into the corner of the net. Then Icardi gets in on the goals after being played through one-on-one, and he lifts it over the onrushing goalkeeper. And that is enough for AC Milan to progress to the next round. Torregrossa can't believe his luck after the ball is given away cheaply and he thunders a shot in off the post as Sampdoria take the lead. Icardi, making his second start, plays the lovely 1-2 on the edge of the box before firing a fair shot into the net, and that's how the game finishes. We face the team who handed us our first loss of the season. Could we get revenge on away soil? Rebic plays in Diaz to smash a shot into the top corner, and that's all it took to take the 3 points. We now face FC Crotone, who took points of us earlier in the season when we drew 0-0 away from home, and it was Crotone who took the lead through Vulic, but Leao is found by a wonderful pass from Calhanoglu, who then finds Ibrahimovic for a tap-in. Then Calhanoglu times his pass to perfection, and it's a wonderful bit of improvisation from Leao to net the winner. Our 25th game of the season sees us take on Lazio, and Lazio, with some incredible build-up play, score the opener through Immobile. And Savic latches on for Lazio's second as the ball is played to the far post and he heads home. Leao then finds Kessie to pull one back, but Lazio hold on for the win at the San Siro. Juventus close the gap to 5 points now, and after they go on a run of wins, Serie A is heating up nicely. We face Napoli, who are 8 points adrift of us, so a good chance to extend that lead for us right now. And Kessie has a go! Oh, what a save from the goalkeeper. Calhanoglu has a go, and another great save. 27 minutes in, Leao plays in. Calhanoglu, yes, it's in! Deflected effort, but it doesn't matter. Don't care how they go in. That's exactly what we needed. Here's Tonali. Calhanoglu into Leao. Leao! Oh, he's got to do better. He's got to do better. So many good chances. Mertens! Oh, couldn't quite catch it right. Oh, wonderful save from Donnarumma to keep that one out. Ball in, but tidied up in the end. Here's Insigne. Great work from Insigne! Oh my word, Napoli pull one back, levelling the tie on the 82nd minute. 89 minutes in now. Here's Bakayoko. Oh, he's done wonderful there. Bakayoko! And it's a great block. And that's how the match finishes, 1-1 between the two sides. We welcome Cagliari to the San Siro. And it's Kessie losing the ball. Marin out to Nandez, who crosses it into Rog. Flicked on to João Pedro, who tucks it away at the near post. Ibrahimovic then feeds Icardi and he levels things up. And that's how it finishes. Just 1-1. That's just 2 draws in the last 2 games. Not ideal form to try and win the league. Next up is Benevento Calcio. It's mighty and it's tucked away by Ibrahimovic after a little bit of ping pong in the box. IT into Ibrahimovic, who turns, looks up, sees Calhanoglu. Oh, and he rifles it into the roof of the net. 2-0 to Milan. Here's Capri having a go. Oh, my word. What a strike to beat Donnarumma from there. Lovely play by Ibrahimovic into... Oh, that's a beautiful finish from Llorente. Absolutely sublime. Lovely little bit of skill. Sees the run of Llorente, and who just tucks it away at the far post. Now a massive Coppa Italia tie here. Juventus. And here's Morata getting through. Great save from Donnarumma. How many times has that guy kept me in games? Countless. Here's Ronaldo. Ronaldo! Oh, Donnarumma at it again. Incredible. Here's Rebic into Llorente. Oh, this is all about the goalkeepers right now. Splendid save. Caloglu. Icardi! Oh, off the post. Icardi, what's going on? Okay, I lost track of the ball there. 91st minute. Icardi! He's done it! Right at the death. That is absolutely huge. A huge goal in this tie. Off this corner. Look at this. Gets it in the near post. Rises highest. Squeezes it through the tiniest of gaps. Giving AC Milan the win. Now face them in the return leg at the San Siro. Crossed in. Ronaldo! Oh, he'd expected himself to do better there. Disappointed, obviously, but the ball in. What a miss from Morata. That is shocking. Here's Leao. Still Leao. Oh, he's going for an ambitious lob. Oh, not quite. Caloglu off the top of the bar with the free kick. Here's Caloglu again. Great play. Oh, magnificent save from Szczesny. Ball in. Oh, my word. He cleared away. 78 minutes in now. De Ligt's up there. Another wonderful save from Donnarumma though. Oh, that's a weak back pass. Ronaldo's in. Oh, Ronaldo's not going to miss that. 88th minute. And he levels the tie. Oh, my word. So it goes to penalty kicks. Ibrahimovic tucks his away nicely. Ronaldo has his save by Donnarumma. Here's Icardi. Calmly slots it to the right-hand side. Dybala smashes one in. Caloglu, no mistake. The guy's total precision. Tucked away for Juve's third penalty. But it's then saved. My word, Diaz has his penalty saved. And then Juve level things up. Here's Tonali. Must score this. Tucks it away nicely. Must score this to keep Juve in the tie. And he saved it. Donnarumma, the hero. Oh my goodness. So much tension there. Europa knockout stages as we take on FC Salzburg. Icardi's played in, cuts in from the left. And his deflected shot finds its way into the back of the net. And then here's Leao, who gets 2 bites of the cherry and makes it 2-0. 2 huge away goals, which should surely be enough to send us through to the next round. Here's the Milan derby at the Giuseppe Meazza. Here's Ibrahimovic. Turns, looks up, finds Icardi. Icardi has to go against his former team, and it's a great save to keep the scores level. Crossed in. Ibrahimovic rises highest, and he picks up the rebound, making it 1-0 to AC Milan. What a goal that could be in this tie. Here's Llorente. Cuts it back to Diaz. Diaz does a go! Oh, wonderful strike. I'll say Ibrahimovic and Icardi starting up front because Leao's picked up a severe injury. But here's Alexis Sanchez. Oh, he lofts it over the onrushing Donnarumma to give Inter Milan hope just before half time. Here's Lukaku. Shoves his man off. Plays into Alexis Sanchez, and it's a strong left palm from Donnarumma to keep the scores the same. Alexis Sanchez finds Lukaku in space, drilled low, but it's another magnificent save from Donnarumma to secure all 3 points. We now face FC Salzburg in the Europa League return leg, where we lead 2-0 on aggregate. Just 5 minutes in, and Borussia pulls the goal back for the visitors. Wonderful header in off the underside of the bar. Then Borussia plays in Koita to level the tie on the 30th minute. And away goals being an important factor here, just simply can't afford to concede another. Castier races through, rebound, and it falls to Caloglu, who gets the goal. And that's enough to secure passage through to the next round. We face 8th place Torino in a cloudy afternoon at the San Siro. And it's Belotti holding off his man, drives into the box and fires low past the goalkeeper into the corner of the net. Belotti is then played through on the 10th minute to score his second goal of the game and give Torino a comfortable 2-0 win. We need to bounce back, and there's no one better to face right now than relegation candidates Parma. Kessie plays it into Lonche, who plays a lovely 1-2 with Ibrahimovic before smashing it into the top corner. Wonderful goal from Laurente. Ibrahimovic finds Kaloglu, who finds Liao. Dallo on the overlap. Can he score? Yes, he can. He just tucks it into the near post, giving AC Milan a 2-0 lead. And just before half-time, Laurente finds Ibrahimovic, whose deflected shot finds its way into the corner of the net. But Parma, on the 65th minute, managed to pull one back after Tonali hesitates. Poor defending there. Gervinho plays it forward. 88th minute. And they pull one back in off the underside of the bar. But it's too little too late. And we run out 3-2 winners. With just 8 games remaining, we still have a 5-point gap over second place Napoli, whilst Juventus have had a terrible run of results and they drop down to 4th. Zenit St. Petersburg welcome us to the Gazprom Arena. After some sloppy AC Milan passing at the back, Malcolm picks up the ball and thunders in a dipping shot to open the scoring. Zlatan then pulls one back for AC Milan with a header at the far post, an important away goal. Castello then heads in AC Milan's second away goal after a lovely floated pass from Laurente. However, more sloppy AC Milan play leads to an equaliser for Azmoun. We then drew it home to Atalanta in a game of few chances, meaning Napoli closed the gap to 3 points. Now we face Zenit St. Petersburg in the return leg at the San Siro, and Ibrahimovic gets us off to a flying start with a header at the near post on the 48th minute. But then Zenit strike back after a lovely little 1-2, and he finishes low into the corner of the net. Ibrahimovic then finds Liao with this wonderful through ball, and Liao races away from the defence and slots it into the top corner, giving us a 2-1 victory, sending us into the next round against Schalke. Back with some Serie A action, and we take on Fiorentina. And it's actually Fiorentina who take the lead through Coquelin as he chips the goalkeeper. Ball fell kindly to him there. Mighty plays into Theo Hernandez, finds Kaloglu, pull around the corner to Kari Rebic. Oh, Rebic has a go! Oh, and off the post. What a strike that is to level the scores on the 39th minute. 79 minutes now. Lovely take from Ibrahimovic there. Beautiful. Plays into Kalahoglu. Sees the run of Sailmakers. Oh, what a pass that was. Right between the two defenders. Giving us a 2-1 victory. And that still leaves us 3 points ahead of Napoli. Now we face a huge match in the Coppa Italia. It's first against second in the cup. And it's Liao playing a little 1-2 with Dallo. Liao's through. Liao scores. Excellent little chip there from Liao, giving AC Milan a vital lead. Here's Insigne though. Still Insigne. Oh, it's a wonderful save from Donnarumma. What a save that is to keep that one out. Bakayoko. Crossed in. Fabian Ruiz. Oh my word. Flicked on, and they get the vital away goal. Here's Kaloglu looking for Leo. Oh, he just drags his shot wide. Here's Kaloglu from free kick. Oh, he's put it top bins. Superb from Kaloglu. Just what we needed. He's Ibrahimovic. Still Ibrahimovic. Finds Kaloglu. Yes, it's 3-1. 3-1 to Milan. Oh, we'll take that. We'll definitely take that into the second leg. And here is the second leg at the Diego Maradona Stadium. Crossed in. Volleyed. Great save. Oh, but it's turned in. Oh, my word. 1-0 to Napoli. Insigne. He's made it 2. Oh, my word. We're going to go out on away goals. But the ball through to Leao. Leao. Oh, he's hit the post. Oh, my word. It's getting desperate. Is Leao? Yes, he's done it outside of the foot. What a finish. Making it 2-1. Kaloglu. Oh, he just tried the Baborski lob there. How close was that? Kaloglu. Kaloglu. Yes, he's wrapped it up on the 93rd minute. Securing AC Milan's passage to the next round. What a game. What a two-legged tie that was. Napoli threatening to pull it back. And we're going to face Roma in the final of the Coppa Italia as they overcome Lazio. But here we are, back in Europa League action against Schalke in the first leg. Icardi. Icardi getting the first goal from Milan. Here's Schoff. Oh, what a strike. Levelling things up for Schalke. But then a knuckle shot from Ibrahimovic. What a goal on the 63rd minute. My word. This guy has come up with some important goals. 87th minute now. Schalke have a corner. It's a bit of a goal mouth scramble. Oh my word. What a save from Donnarumma. That is absolutely world class. One of the best saves I've ever seen. We now face 14th place Spezia Calcio in Serie A. Zinchenko to Lorente to Kaloglu. Little double touch, winds up a shot and he scores. What a goal that is. Smash past the goalkeeper. But look at this. Gyasi getting thrown goal after a lovely ball through. Splitting the AC Milan defence, and it's a shock result for AC Milan. Dropping points, but we're still 4 points ahead of Napoli. It's the second leg of the Europa League against Schalke. And just remember, they have that all-important away goal. But Leao is played through on goal. It's a lovely fake shot and a finesse finish to get AC Milan that vital away goal. So important. Schalke need 2 now to have any chance of extending this game. And it's pulled back there by Ludwig. And the Veltins arena erupts. But on the 90th minute, Icardi wraps things up for AC Milan, sending us into the semi-final against Chelsea. And we go from the joy of progressing in the Europa League to a disappointing draw against Bologna, held away from home, but Cagliari thankfully smashed Napoli 4-0, and that leaves us still 5 points clear at the top of the table. We face relegation fodder Udinese, and it's Theo Hernandez crossing for Kaloglu to score a rare-headed goal. Kessie then plays in Leao, who fires low to the keeper's right. Leao then gets his brace as he rises highest at the near post to head home this corner. Michin scores the season's best goal that never was, as he was ruled out for offside. Then a wonderful manual through ball splits the Udinese defence apart, and Icardi makes it 4-0. It's now the semi-final of the Europa League under the lights at Stamford Bridge. Ziyech plays in a dangerous cross from the right. It's headed away, but only as far as Pulisic coming round at the far post for a simple tap-in. Theo Hernandez then plays in Ibrahimovic, and he makes it 1-1. Leao and Kaloglu link up beautifully at the edge of the box and score AC Milan's second. On the 68th minute, the ball is worked wide and then inside to Giroud, who rolls his man and smashes it into the net. Salmakez sprints down the wing and he squares it to Icardi for a simple tap-in. Icardi then returns the favour for Salmakez to run through on goal, and then he chips the goalkeeper, giving Milan a huge 4-2 win at Stamford Bridge. We now face mid-table side. Sassuolo in Serie A. Tonali plays it into Kessie. Gets the return ball. And then look at this. The ball into Liao, then to Akari, who can't miss from there. But then on the 49th minute, Sassuolo, hello, pull one back. And then look at this. A penalty on the 67th minute. Tugged back. Looks like a bit of a dive to me, but he's won it either way. Bit of mind games going on here with Donnarumma. And Donnarumma gets a hand to it, but he can't keep it out. And it's a shock defeat for AC Milan. And that defeat means that Napoli have closed the gap to 2 points with 2 games remaining. So now we face Chelsea in the second leg of the Europa League. Just remember we beat them 4-2, so as long as we don't concede 3 goals, we should be okay. But here's a chance for Abraham, and it's a wonderful save from Donnarumma. That guy has been my saviour this season, I tell you. Here's Pulisic. Pulisic gets it back, plays in Abraham. Abraham turns and shoots and finishes on the 34th minute. And here's Werner. Playing it into Zuma, of all people, and he smashes it in off the post on the 79th minute. Chelsea do get their goal. They just need one more. One more to progress. Here's Pulisic. It's the 92nd minute. Crossed in. Llorente clears. Only as far as Havertz. Werner. Abraham. Oh, headed over the bar. Oh my goodness. They could have nicked it right at the death. But we held on and we go through 4-4 on aggregate. But we go through on away goals. A close one that. Let's just take a look. That will be facing Spurs in the final of the Europa League. What a game. Now we take on Genoa at the San Siro. We need a win. But here's Pandev. Oh my word, this guy. He is the bane of my life in PES for years and years. And he's done it again. Let's just take a look at the results. This is a chance for Napoli to overtake us. No, they lost. They lost to Parma. Parma are like way down. Way down. Look at that. 16th place. My word, what a let off. And here it is. The big one. The Coppa Italia final against Roma. And here's Dzeko. Dzeko scores on the 13th minute. Caloglu looks for Calabria. Calabria. Crossed in. Headed down. Liao in off the underside of the bar. What a goal to level things up on the 20th minute. Liao then plays in Calabria. Crosses to the far post. Ibrahimovic. Oh, it's just wide of the far post. Caloglu running through. Yes! He puts it away. Side-footed finish to give Milan a lead. And here's a chance. Caloglu. Yeah. No, he's missed. This. I thought it was in. Ibrahimovic. Caloglu. Yes. We've got it. The third goal on the 59th minute. Absolutely superb. Look at this. What a little finish that is. Surely enough to clinch. But what's this? Dzeko on the 64th minute. Makes it 3-2. The Stadio Olimpico erupts. Here's Romagnoli. Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's nice. Oh my goodness. Look at that from Ibrahimovic. What a goal. What a goal. The little Ronaldo chop. Free kick. Oh my word. That was so close from Pellegrini. Goalkeeper committed to one side. That deflection was horrific. What's this? Oh, it's another great save from Donnarumma. He really is keeping us in this game. Here's Dzeko. Oh, he's got the wrong side of me. Dzeko! Oh, it's another great save from Donnarumma. And that is all we needed. That is exactly what we needed, lads. Oh, the Coppa Italia is AC Milan's. My word. What a game that was. Tell you what, Donnarumma is my man of the bloody season, I tell you. Absolutely incredible. And so is this man here, the talisman, Ibrahimovic, lifting the Coppa Italia. Hopefully just the beginning of a treble-winning season. Now it's time for the Europa League final between AC Milan and Tottenham Hotspur. And it's Spurs who create the first opening, with Lucas Moura having a go from 20 yards, which goes narrowly wide of the post. Calhanoglu on free kick. Jimmy bends all over the ball and he scores. It's really fortunate. It hits the post, hits the Reese and rolls over the line, giving AC Milan the lead. But then Lo Celso plays a 1-2 with Moura, and his first shot just narrowly missing the target. Diaz plays in the ball into Dalot. Dalot looks for Llorente. Llorente back to Diaz. Diaz has a go through on goal, but it's smothered by Lloris. Brilliant goalkeeping to keep the scores down. Son plays a little 1-2 with Lo Celso. Son gets the ball back and he finishes coolly into the back of the net. Beautiful finish from Son, making it 1-1 on the night. Here's Diaz driving at the heart of that Spurs defence. He's got runners either side. One of them's Calhanoglu, and he drags his shot wide on the 71st minute. Donnarumma. Oh, that's not good. I was just singing his praises a minute ago, but he's giving the ball away there. Son finds Kane. Kane! Oh, no! Absolute heartbreak for AC Milan fans around the world as Kane scores on the 80th minute and wins the Europa League for Spurs. Absolute heartbreak and devastation for those AC Milan players. This is the situation we find ourselves in. One game remaining. A draw or win will be enough to win the Scudetto. We face Roma and Napoli face Atalanta. All we have to do is not lose at the San Siro. Here's Theo Hernandez. Kessie tees it up. Calhanoglu, let's go! Oh my word, that was so close. Here's Llorente. Calhanoglu. Llorente. Ibrahimovic. Back to Llorente! Oh, what a save from the goalkeeper. It's been all AC Milan. Here's Pedro. Crossing in. Dzeko! Oh my word, he heads that in. Oh my goodness. That was close. Mkhitaryan. Pastore! Oh, Dzeko! Oh no! On the 48th minute. How many minutes does the referee want to add on? There's only 1 minute of added time. He's added on bloody 3 minutes. Oh, it's a chance for Ibrahimovic. Oh, look at him time wasting back here. Oh, we've got it. Oh, he's missed. He's gone and missed. 91st minute. Calhanoglu. Mighty. That's beautiful. Oh, get away. What a save. We've lost. But we won. We won the Scudetto. We did it. Oh, Atlanta, you beauties. They won 1-0. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I thought I was cruising this whole season like 5 points ahead, 7 points ahead. And then right to the last few games, 2 points ahead. I thought all I've got to do is just draw this one game. One game to draw it. But I actually bloody got and lost it. And thankfully, I mean, look at the league table. Juve and Napoli just 2 points behind. This is the most amount of losses and draws I've ever had in a season. This is definitely the lowest points tally I've ever won a championship with. I'm in absolute shock right now because there's no way I should be winning a championship with 75 points. That's like qualifying for Europe, top 4 maybe. What a crazy season. So if we look at the top scorers list, you can see I didn't really have a prolific goal scorer. Goals came from all areas of the squad, and I have to admit I wasn't overly impressed with Icardi, but perhaps he needs a little bit more time to settle in. Remember how I was sort of concerned about the creativity at the start of the season? Well, I shouldn't have been worried because the front three set up numerous goals, as we can see in the assists panel here. And as for standout performers, my back two and Donnarumma were so solid throughout, with the exception of the Europa League final, but we'll ignore that. One of my best defensive pairings I've ever had in PES 2021 for sure. Calhanoglu is certainly a standout performer too. One of my favourite players I've used is definitely Leao, a constant threat and a fantastic young striker with plenty of pace who I'd highly recommend. Here you can see the goals and assists for the team. Zlatan still performing with 23 goals, 15 assists in 49 matches, and Leao with 21 goals, 14 assists in 48 games. Thank you to every single one of you who stayed until the end. What a season. We didn't get the clean sweep that we wanted, but I would have taken the Scudetto over everything else, and I'm really happy with how the team performed. We did get a little lucky with other teams dropping points at vital moments, but I really don't care. We did it. We won the Scudetto and the Coppa Italia, and it's a perfect end to a perfect season. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next Master League. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.